Shalom, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Shah, double honor to the apostles of GMS. This is Amnawa Allah coming at you with another video. And in this video, I was just thinking about this topic of fasting. And, I just want to touch on this a little bit. So let's get right to it. Now, this is Yahweh Shah. He's speaking to his disciples. And in this chapter, he was teaching them how to pray. And he was speaking to them about, he was teaching them about the Lord's Prayer, what's known as the Lord's Prayer. Okay? Beginning in Matthew chapter 6, verse 9, which I'm not going to read it. But he goes on to talk to his disciples about fasting. So let's get to it. Matthew chapter 6, verse 16. Moreover, when you fast, be not as the hypocrites. Stop right there. Look at the word hypocrite. A hypocrite from AI Overview. A hypocrite is someone who claims to have certain beliefs, but behaves in a way that goes against those beliefs. Now let's look at it in a blue letter, see if it gives us a little more information.
Strong's G 5273. Hypocrites.
Hypocrites. One who answers, an interpreter, an actor, stage player, a dissembler, pretender, hypocrite. So it doesn't really give us much. I can go a little bit more into the history of it. You can read. I could have paused the video and read that, but I just pulled up. But so we know a hypocrite is a person who claims they have a certain belief, but they go against it, their actions, their behavior. Moreover, when you fast, be not as the hypocrites, like them Pharisees and other people in general, of a sad countenance. Yeah, so their faces will look all sad, they'll look all weak, sorrowful. So they disfigure their faces. They may put ashes on their head, which the people in the ancient world put ashes on themselves as a sign of mourning, sign of grief, that they may appear unto men to fast. So that everybody would look at them and say, oh, look, they're fasting, they're grieving. They're in a state of fasting, so they're not eating or drinking anything. They're abstaining they're abstaining from the appetites of the physical body to satisfy their spirit. Those are righteous men. That's why they're saying that, because they want the people. That's why they're doing that, because they want people to say that when they look at them. They want the praises of men. Verily, meaning truly, I say unto you, they have their reward. Yeah, they got their reward. The reward they have is the praises of men. And that's the problem. A lot of people do things for the praises of men. Yeah, I remember years ago, some guy came up to the camp on 34th Street. And he was like, God knows I'm the most righteous man in the world. He said that. He actually said that foolishness. People that's like that, they want the praises of men. The praises of man is greater than the praises of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But thou, or you, when thou fastest, anoint thine head and wash thy face, that thou appear not unto men to fast. So don't put any ashes on your head. Just, anoint your head, wash your face. In other words, don't put anything on yourself to show that you're fasting. Wash your face, look clean like how you do it any other normal day, that thou appear not unto men to fast. Don't show a face of grief, that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret. So you're not appearing unto men to fast, but your Father which is in secret, the Most High. And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. So men not going to see it, but your Father which is in secret And their Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. So the Most High is going to reward you openly. You know? Because when a person fasts, they're in a state of grieving. Think about it. If a person is in a state of mourning, what happens? They can't eat. Didn't R. Kelly have a song called I Can't Sleep? And the chorus goes, I can't eat, babe, I can't sleep, babe, I don't want to do. The song's called If I. That's what it's called. It's called If I. And the chorus goes, I can't eat, babe, I can't sleep, babe, so on and so forth. So when a person in a state of mourning or sorrow or grief, they don't even eat. So if you're in a state of sorrow or grief, that's like similar to, it's like you go on a fast. That's what it's associated with. Okay? You're grieving the body by abstaining from its appetite. Okay? So you're not supposed to be like those people that do those things just to be seen of men. Most I don't care about that. Most I don't like that. Psalms 147:10. He delighteth not in the strength of the horse. He taketh not pleasure in the legs of a man. In other words, a horse is known for its strength. Your legs are your foundation. Your legs are stronger. Your lower body is stronger than your upper body because it holds you up. You can't walk around on a handstand all day. Your legs are stronger because it holds your body up. So that's your foundation, your strength. So the Most High doesn't take part in that. He doesn't take part in the physical. The Lord taketh pleasure in. He doesn't take pleasure in the physical. The Lord, Yahweh Shemel shall take a pleasure in them that fear Him, and those that hope in His mercy. That's who the Most High takes pleasure in. Those that fear Him and those that hope in His mercy. There's another scripture that came into my mind. It just escaped me as I was breaking that down. But the Most High take a pleasure in them that fear Him. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. So those that have the knowledge of the Lord, and those that hope in His mercy. So that's what the Most High is concerned with. The ones that have hope in His mercy. You know what I'm saying? I remember the scripture I was looking for now. I'm going to get it after this, Lord willing. St. John chapter 12. A lot of stuff is good. I'll go to verse 41. St. John 12:41. These things said Esaias or Isaiah when he saw his glory and spake of him. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. So you had some people that believed him. Whatever were chief rulers.
Strong's G 758. Archon.
Achon, a ruler, commander, chief leader. It says members of the Sanhedrin. So you had chief rulers. Among the Jews that believed in him. But because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him. They didn't want to admit it. They didn't want to say it openly, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. Because why? They was worried about the praises of men. I don't want to say it because, I'm going to get put out of the synagogue. I'm going to be casted out like a heathen man. So this is what they're thinking in their mind. They love the praises of men. For they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High. So they knew he was saying the truth, but they couldn't really openly profess it. Because they love the praises of man more than the Most High. And the reason why is because man is right there in front of you. Man sees you with his own eyes. The Most High, obviously, of course, he's all around us, but we don't actually see the Most High himself. So because you see a person, you're looking for that person's approval. You may be looking for that person's approval. You may be looking for that person's validation because you see that person right there in front of you. Therefore, disregarding the one that you don't see, which is the Most High and the Son. That's who you really got to take into account. That takes growth. You're going to have your ups and your downs with that because, we human beings. We're men. We're in the flesh. So sometimes the flesh is going to prevail. But, in certain situations, ask yourself, are you being carnal? Am I doing it for the praise of this person? Am I doing it for this person's validation? You gotta ask yourself them questions. When no time comes, when certain times arise, you know. 1 Samuel 16:7. But Yahweh Shemel Shah said unto Samuel. Now this is when Samuel was sent by Yahweh Shemel Shah the Most High to anoint the new king of Israel. Samuel didn't know who he was. So Samuel was going through all the different brothers saying, oh, this person, that person, that person, this person. In fact, let me see real quick. Let's see if I can find it. Alright, verse 6. And it came to pass when they were come, 1 Samuel 16:6. And it came to pass when they were come, that they looked on Eliab. They looked on Eliab and said, surely the Lord's anointed is before him. So he looked on him. He looked at him physically. But Yahweh Shemel Shah said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, or on the height of his stature, because I have refused. Don't worry about how he looked. He probably had a real big beard and had a real manly look, or on the height of his stature. He probably was, who knows how tall he was. But he had to be told. So for the Most High to say this to Samuel, it had to be a clear indication that what it was that Samuel was looking at is what swayed him to believe that he was the Lord's anointed. But he was looking at it physically, not spiritually. He wasn't being spiritual, he was being carnal right there. Because I have refused him. I don't want him. For Yahweh Shemel Shah seeth, not as man seeth. So the Most High don't see things how we see things. The Most High looketh on the heart. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but Yahweh Shemel Shah looketh on the heart. So the Most High looks at the heart. So don't worry about, the eyes of man. Worry about the eyes of the Most High. Don't worry about the eyes of man that sees you outwardly. Be more concerned with the eyes of Yahweh Shemel Shah that sees you inwardly. So with that, I'm going to close. I'm going to say, oh, praise Yahweh, because that's what we here to please, Yahweh Shemel Shah. Yahweh is the Father, Yahweh Shah is the Son. Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. That's what we here to please, man. So with that, I'm going to close. I'm going to say, oh, praise Yahweh Shemel Shah. That belongs to the Apostle GMS. I hope brother learns something. Shalom.